first thank Father Principal, his faculty members, and the entire administrative staff of St. Xavier here. And I also take this opportunity to formally thank the St. Xavier's and St. Mary's for contributing so much in education in Nepal, quality education. And the people of Nepal, thank you, Father. Please convey this to your colleagues. And this is a reality. All my children have been educated in St. Xavier's and St. Mary's. And we all have a dream to have our children educated in this famous institution. At the onset, I'd like to congratulate all the students here who have gone through their courses and now are looking at the future. And I also congratulate the teachers and the faculty members who have been associated with them. And above all, not the least, the parents. And I was just talking to Father Principal here that each of your students, you should understand that the parents in Nepal are most concerned about the education of their children. And we give up, surrender everything to educate our children. Not in many countries this happens. So I don't know how you're going to pay back to your parents, probably by being a good student and coming out very well. And it's no doubt that you are pillars of Nepal for tomorrow. You are Nepal's tomorrow. Nepal looks at you with great pride. And you may feel as if the world is waiting for you after you pass out. But you should look at in a way that you are actually at the foot of the world, and you're looking at the world up like this, and trying to be modest. And at this time, I'd like to say a few things and share a few things with you. And each of you should interestingly and solidly build an ambition with vision. It's very important to have an ambition with vision. Great dreams are very important. We all dream, and it's very good to dream. And some of you may get into professional institutes, some of you may get into other institutes, but you will somehow chalk out and cruise through one career or the other at some time. And between your vision and now, what's really important is few things. One is, as Father has pointed out also to you, is attitude. Attitude in life is very important. And this is something that you have to develop in yourself. And when I say attitude, I look at it like some of the great people have said. It's like righteousness in a heart, in your own heart. Righteousness in your heart. Very nice heart. And this leads to beauty in character. And beauty in character leads to harmony in family. And it's very important that you have a harmony in family. The harmony in family leads to order in the nation. And order in the nation finally leads to global peace. So see the chain, how much an individual attitude reflects in a way. The other thing is you should focus in your life. It's very important to focus and engage. I've always learned to do these things in my life. Always focus. There's a story about a crane. You know a crane? And who live on fish. And crane's got a tunnel vision. The crane is watching for the fish it wants to pick up. And it'll avoid smaller fish. And finally, when it picks up the big one, it really focuses and picks up. So that's what focus should be in your life. And the other thing that you really need to have in life is willpower. Willpower is very, very important. If you want to get up tomorrow morning at 5 o'clock, you have to. This is willpower. If you are going through a very interesting computer program and you have to meet somebody at 6 o'clock, you have to shut down and go and meet at 6 o'clock. So willpower, in many ways, it's an establishment of discipline inside you. So I would really share with you how much willpower has helped me so far in my career, in my education. And of course, there is no shortcut to hard work. And I don't want to say a lot of things about hard work. Prioritize and time management is very important. Time management and prioritize. And you try to learn the discipline from now. How do you prioritize and time manage? And these are all going to be important for your education now and henceforward. And one important thing in life that I've always wanted to share is enjoy what you're doing. Love what you're doing. This isn't, some people call it passion. But I always say enjoy and love of what you're doing. If you do that, your love becomes very good, you become very efficient, and your surrounding becomes close with your presence. And finally, I want to share with our young people that Nepal has been very unfortunate. We have seen in this country a political insurgency, we have seen palace massacre, we have seen political instability, and we have seen a mass exodus of very good people. And half of the young people are living abroad. And I get to see patients nowadays, retired bureaucrat, retired people, and everybody comes to me and says, "Doctor, I want to have your eye exams, and I won't be coming back now 6 months." And then they will say, "I want to go and see my daughter in America, or my son in Australia." So that's the situation. But the fact is, I will tell you that it has taken us time, but Nepal now will really see some growth, irrespective of whatever the politicians do, but I am sure it will see some growth. And there is tremendous opportunity in this country. And this is a country that God and whoever has created, it's a beautiful country. So even if you go and stay and study abroad, please come back and work here, because you're going to see lots of opportunities. I could have stayed back in Australia. I could have stayed back in America, but I don't think I could have been as effective as I have if I had not come back. And I think it's very important that the other thing that I want to share with you is being a doctor. I'm not asking you not to become a doctor, but there are a lot of other professions that you can choose now. And Nepal needs extremely brilliant public service people. And this country needs extremely educated politicians. I think there is a great opportunity for that. And again, I'm not asking you not to become doctors and engineers, but I think there's so much opportunity. Yeah. But I just wanted to thank Father Principal and the faculty for having me here, and all the best in your career. And always think about your parents. Your parents are so important. If you can manage this harmony with your parents, you'll be successful in your life. Thank you very much.